straight up. And that's, that's going to lead me to, because you're from the South, bro. I want to, know about you, you know what I'm saying, about your upbringing. So people can understand it's not all the time racist. Sometimes cultures, how we raise, we both, African American. You following me? But at the same time, we raised in different regions.
Right.
So that does shape us. So, let's just jump into your childhood. You know what I'm saying? So where were you raised at? Where were you born? Where were you raised at? And what kind of was your childhood, growing up?
Born and raised here in Houston, for UC's area, Lockwood, Collinsworth. They call it the Bloody Nickel. Raised in a single-parent household. My mom actually had my brother at 16. Well, she was pregnant with him at 16, had him at 17, had me at 20. It was kind of just to think about that, like I have a almost 13-year-old son. In 3 years, him having a kid, or my daughter in 5 years having a kid, that just blows my mind. So we kind of were raised together. I'll never forget, just as a kid, my mom always just work. She would drop me and my brother off at school in elementary, and so early because she wanted to get overtime, 1 hour overtime in the morning, 1 hour overtime in the evening. So 10 hours a week overtime is kind of what helped us survive. What she was making at that time, my mom, mother, great-grandmother, 3 generations never made over $40,000 a year. Just these days, I don't know how you can raise 2 kids by yourself on less than $40,000, and that's before taxes. So that's why the overtime is so essential. But she would drop us off at school so early that the janitors knew us. So when the janitors got there, 6 o'clock, maybe 6:15, when they're opening the doors, we going and putting our head on the lunchroom table, or the breakfast table, waiting for the cooks and the janitors to get the y'all early. So the janitors knew us by name. Raised in like I said, a single parent household in Fifth Ward at that time. It was multiple generations at my great grandmother's house. We called her Big Mama, so it was Big Mama. At that time, it was my mom, me, my brother, and one of my uncles who happened to be an alcoholic.